Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? The season of thankfulness and giving. I'm thankful for all of my patrons over at patreon.com/Inkdependence. They help make projects like Inkvent possible. So join them over at patreon.com/Inkdependence. Hello folks, welcome to day 22, which is around here somewhere for sure. 22, right up here, alright. Maybe a purple. Deck the halls. So we have Deck the Halls today. This is a Chameleon. I'm really liking these Chameleon inks so far, so I'm glad we're getting a purple. And oh, that's an interesting shimmer. Wow, on the camera it's coming off a very purple shimmer, or pink perhaps. In person it's very bronze, so I think it's going to be a bronze or maybe coppery to pink shimmer? That's kind of cool. Okay, so I think this is dried except for the A, which just has not dried yet. That really fell off my old dip pin there. So there we have Deck the Halls, which is indeed a Chameleon, and it's looking very pink. And as I shift it, it's getting a little bit of that rose gold copper color. So this is pretty cool. I've been a fan of these Chameleon inks. I want this to be a regular thing. I think they're great. So we have a dark purple here. Let's look at some stuff that's kind of close. This is Audrey's swatch, which is unsurprisingly pretty much exactly like mine, except she has a nice pool of shimmer right there. And look how bright that is. Whoa, I got it over here. All right, so I pulled Diamine Purple Pizzazz, which is definitely too grapey. This is sort of a dark, cool grape, and this one is, I don't know, a little bit warmer, I think. Then we have Diamine Winter Miracle, which is from the 2019 in Inkvent, just 20 years off. And this has blue shimmer and it's got a ton of sheen. I think the purples are similar, but it's honestly hard to tell with Winter Miracle because it's just got so much other stuff going on. Then we have All the Best from 2021. This is the final day Inkvent color, which is great, but it's a much more red purple than this one for sure. And lastly, Girbon 1798. I don't know what that says. Amethyst Laurel. I'm not going to... I probably messed that up, but whatever. Kind of a similar purple. I think it's too blue, though. And then we've got like a blue or silver shimmer in there, which is not quite the right thing. Then I pulled some regular ones that are not shimmered. This one is Cult Pen's Deep Dark Purple, which I think is maybe made by Diamine. I don't know for sure, but I think it is. This is fairly close. I think we've got the same kind of purple family going on here, but without the shimmer. This, I think, is the closest thing. Then we have three Oysters Purple Gray, which is pretty close right there. I think it's darker. You definitely get some like darker patches, but the lighter patches match. And then franklin-christoph Tunibris Purpuratum, which is, now that I'm seeing it here under the bright lights and all, a little too grapey, a little too blue, but very, very close, on the same wavelength for sure. And then Caran d'Ache Ultraviolet, which I think is fairly close, but maybe a bit lighter than perhaps Deck the Halls. And of course, it lacks that wild chameleon shimmer. So I think the closest thing is going to be Cult Pen's Deep Dark Purple. That's, there you go. I think that's pretty close. Just, this has a little bit of sheen. This is sheen going on instead of shimmer. So, all right. Thanks for joining me for day 22. We're going to be up for day 23 tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Peace out.